Hi, welcome to the channel To Irrational. I'm Pranay Sharma, and in this video we are going to talk about the new exam platform that we are supposed to use to give IFoA examination from April 2025. I'll also talk about how you can register for a mock exam by IFoA, test the exam platform on your computer before the examination, and whether you meet all the requirements or not. So without any delays, let's get started. So let's talk a little bit about the new exam platform from April 2025. So what are the reasons for the changes? The first is that you have remote invigilation. That means IFoA can invigilate you through your webcam and mic. And secondly, identity verification. They are going to ask you for an ID card before the examination starts to verify it is you who are giving the examination. So how would this work? So first of all, we have a specialized software that we'll have to install. All the instructions will be given by them through email. The invigilation will be done through your webcam and mic, so you will require that if you are working on a computer. Identity verification will be done through that software itself. First, let's just see what are the valid identifications that IFoA will require from us. You can have a driving license, or you can have passport, or you can have any temporary government issued ID, or maybe a permanent government issue ID. So any government issued ID would work. Let's talk about the electronics that are allowed during the examination. You can have a laptop or a desktop computer. You can have a monitor. You can only have one single monitor. You cannot have multiple monitors. If you're using a laptop and a monitor, your laptop screen should be off and only one monitor can be on. You can have keyboard mouse. It can be wired. It can be wireless. It's fine. You can have any type of calculator. You can have digital, analog, watch or timer. When I say digital watch, smart watches will not be allowed. It should be digital, that is not a smart watch. You can have a printer for printing out your examination paper. Now, you should have speakers, you should have webcam and mic. Usually in a laptop, speakers, webcam and mic is already present, but if you have a desktop computer, you have to make sure that you have a speaker, webcam and mic. During the examination, the invigilator might want to talk to you, so that is why we require the speaker, mic as well as webcam. But you cannot have headphones or earbuds. That is not allowed. So let's talk about the electronics that are not allowed. You have to give the examination on a laptop or a desktop computer. iPads or any form of tablets will not be allowed. Smartwatches are not allowed. Headphones or earbuds are not allowed. Any additional USB devices will not be allowed other than your speakers, webcam, mic, keyboard and mouse. Any cameras, additional cameras will not be allowed. Of course, you need a webcam, but otherwise any additional cameras will not be allowed. You are allowed to keep mobile phones or a desk phone, but these phones should be out of your reach. During the examination, if you have any emergency and you have to contact IFoA, you can use your mobile phone or your desk phone, but it should not be accessible throughout the examination. It should be far away in the room. Let's talk about what other items you are allowed to keep during your examination. You can keep water with you, but in a clear bottle or a clear glass. That means even the label on the bottle will not be allowed. It should be a transparent bottle, see-through. You can keep small snacks in a plate. It should not be in wrappers. You can keep the hard copy of IFoA formula table book. You can also keep that formula table book in a soft copy in your computer to access during the examination. You can have 2 A4 size scrap papers that you can use for rough work during your examination, but they should be blank before the examination. Or you can also keep a wipeable whiteboard with you for again rough work. You're also allowed to have any kind of medication if you need to. Let's talk about what other items that are not allowed during the examination. So textbook or study notes is not allowed because now the examination is closed book. It's not open book examination anymore. So textbook or any kind of study notes will not be allowed. Any kind of face bandages or eye patches will not be allowed. So anything that is covering your face will not be allowed. You're not allowed to have any noise making medical devices. You cannot have continuous glucose meter. You cannot have insulin pump or TENS unit. Any kind of noise making machine will not be allowed. But by any chance any of this is required, you should inform IFoA beforehand and take permission for keeping any of these devices or face coverings during your examination. They will allow it only if you take permission beforehand. Now, what are the softwares we will require during the examination? So first of all, we need a PDF reader in which you will be opening your examination paper. You will require a file explorer. It is already present in Windows or Mac. You don't have to worry about it. You need Microsoft Word. This is where we are going to write our papers. Or you will require Microsoft Excel during your paper B of CM1 and paper B of CM2. You will require RStudio and R programming during your paper B of CS1 as well as CS2. Other than this, they would be providing you with a web browser. You can use only that web browser. Others will not be allowed. So let's talk about what other softwares are not allowed. So any web browser other than what they are providing. Then email, you cannot access email during your examination. You cannot access any other communication applications. So no social media, no Zoom, no Google Meet, these kind of softwares will not be allowed. To make sure that your laptop or your computer would work during the examination, IFoA has launched a mock examination. We can register for it. I'll just show you how to do that. To register for the mock examination, you should Google search IFoA Practice Exam April 2025. And if you go down, you will see Remote Invigilation Practice Exam Sessions Book Now. This is what you have to click. You can see it is Institute and Faculty of Actuary. So this is IFoA's site itself. You click on it and here they have given you some instructions. So after filling up a form, they will be giving you a welcome email in which they will give you links to download the new Guardian browser. Your examination platform will be in that Guardian browser. So all the details will be given there. The exam will be conducted, the practice exam will be conducted in 3 dates. You can choose any one of them. They will provide you according to the availability of the exam slots. Here you can see you can just click here to register, but it should be done before 12 noon of 31st December 2024. So you'll click on it and they will open a form. If you're planning to give the examination as a non-member first time in April 2025, so just write here not applicable in the ARN because you will not have ARN yet. And write here non-member in April 2025. The rest of the information is very straightforward. You can choose the dates of the practical examination. You can see the third option is already gone because people have already registered. You have now only 2 choices. You'll have to give which one is your first and the second choice, and accordingly they will allot you the date and the timing. So fill the form as soon as possible and do not miss the opportunity to make sure that your laptop or your computer works properly with the new platform. So this was all the new information IFoA has released about their new exam platform and mock examination. Please register quickly. If you find it helpful, do like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.